Basketball is changing as new technology is developed, like this strange Wilson basketball, a smart hoop with some incredibly cool features, basketball shoes that increase your vertical jump. But first, we have a pair of futuristic self-lacing basketball shoes. They initially produced these shoes for basketball players, but in order to demonstrate the technology, they also wanted to replicate the Back to the Future shoe. The decision was made to auction off both of these pairs to benefit charity. This particular shoe was released in 2011. Nike donated $5.7 million to the Michael J. Fox Foundation at the conclusion of the event. In 2019 and 2020, Nike actually began manufacturing these more frequently for basketball players, improving their durability and reducing their size while retaining the awesome self-tying technology. When these basketball shoes were released in 2019, they went on sale right away. We all have experience playing basketball with untied shoelaces, of course. So theoretically, adding this feature to your basketball shoes would be really cool. However, there were a few problems with the shoe. To begin with, the 2020 model cost $400, which was $50 more than the model from the previous year. The fact that some NBA and WNBA players were sporting these sneakers while competing meant that although the shoe was slightly heavier than the average basketball shoe, it wasn't too heavy. Jason Tatum and even John Morant were persuaded to don these shoes during NBA contests. Now that it's 2023, searching for these shoes on Nike's website will reveal that the page can no longer be found. So even though they aren't yet accessible, hopefully they are developing better and more affordable alternatives. And perhaps after that, we'll buy a pair of these shoes. However, later on in this video, we'll discuss some wacky technology that you can actually buy right now, just like this smart hoop. This right here is not your typical driveway basketball hoop. This is the first intelligent basketball hoop ever created. With the cameras and screen on the backboard, you can now play with your friends and actually see them on the screen, which makes it a smart hoopster. Additionally, it employs artificial intelligence to analyze your performance in order to determine how frequently you've missed crucial shots. Now that it is in high definition, the screen appears really impressive. The best part is that this item is totally weatherproof, allowing you to use it outside like most of us would. You can watch basketball games while shooting hoops, which is a really awesome feature. The disadvantage is that these hoops cost a lot, anywhere from $5,000 to $65,000, and are very expensive. We adore it when businesses reinvent something like the traditional basketball hoop by incorporating modern technology. Ankle braces are another item that has been around for a while, but they haven't undergone many changes. They don't always function optimally. However, this company has redesigned ankle braces, making them more lightweight, smaller, and with significantly improved technology. The name of this business is Better Guards Technology. They even receive support from the NBA Launchpad initiative. The ankle brace from Better Guards is referred to as the safety belt for your ankles. We had no idea that ankle injuries were the most common reason for players to miss games. In fact, a quarter of all players experience an ankle injury at some point during the season. Now Better Guards offers an ankle brace that is more svelte and integrated into the shoe and sock. According to the company, this product can offer adaptive protection in milliseconds. As a result, it is very similar to a seat belt in that it will tighten and secure your ankle when it is about to roll over while you are in a car accident. This new technology is actually quite cool. Even if your city doesn't have an NBA team, you can still sit courtside, and that involves applying VR and metaverse technology. These seats are so comfortable that I feel like I could be watching the NBA. Please let me know in the comments whether you would prefer to watch a basketball game like this while seated courtside, where you can talk to your friends while looking back and forth, or if you would prefer to watch it on television. Regardless, we still think this is pretty cool and would check it out, but I'm curious as to how many people will actually use it. Let's get started with this deepfake technology right away. Even though this technology is really cool and impressive, we are not sure if we would ever use it on our TV. Consequently, if you've ever wanted to dunk, you could either deep fry yourself into the NBA, or you could dunk in real life by purchasing these shoes that are sent to increase your jump. Athletic Propulsion Labs is the name of this shoe company. A 22-year-old and his identical twin founded it in 2009. They unveiled their initial concept in 2010, and soon after that, business really took off for them. The NBA then declared that these shoes would be prohibited because they gave players an unfair advantage. Even though the NBA has banned these shoes, you can still buy them because, according to the company, they are now more focused on luxury lifestyle shoes. As a result, you can actually find these shoes inside a Lululemon store. What kind of price would you be willing to pay to be able to dunk in your next pickup game? These shoes cost anywhere from $300 to $400. The so-called load and launch technology in the shoes causes you to jump higher. These shoes even contain 10 coil springs inside, which help you stand up slightly higher. Although some people did not experience an increase in their vertical, Others did experience an immediate increase of 1 to 2 inches after simply donning these shoes. Let's now talk about Wilson's brand new futuristic basketball. When they unveiled this ball and put it on display at the 2023 NBA Slam Dunk Contest in February, you might have seen it. Now this ball's futuristic feature is that it will never flatten. Instead of having air inside the ball like a traditional basketball, it actually has holes inside. This basketball was actually created using 3D printing, and it weighs exactly the same as a typical basketball, so you won't ever need to carry a pump again. Although I highly doubt this ball will be used in NBA games, I believe it is ideal for outdoor basketball and would be my choice. When it comes to outdoor basketball games, this might be the new basketball that we see everywhere. Watch another video by clicking the screen, and don't forget to subscribe for more content similar to this.